What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Up Purpose here, back at it again with some more AI taking AI streamers are taking over, and we must, as humanity, make sure that never happens. We do not need no Wallies out here. We need some other people doing the jobs like me. Well, it's just AI's taking over, kind of making instead of having a human interactions more based on AI, which works way for. Let's have some fun and just and watch the video.
Just a quick heads up, I'm in Japan, which you probably can't tell from my room, but you might be able to tell from my cum-looking water. And today we're talking about how I'm wrong and also dumb. Because at the start of this year, I wrote down my predictions for 2023. I figured 2024 we'd look back and all my predictions would be right. I'd be the new age Nostradamus. It'd be like the new Puxatawny Phil, and people would look when I come out of my hole for whatever I have to say. But instead, already 1 month into the year, I've been wrong on a couple of things. The first one is AI has a snoozy ear, and the second one is more awkward to talk about. So let's talk about AI, specifically AI Seinfeld, which you guys have probably heard about. This new AI Seinfeld that's taking over Twitch. Everybody's watching it. Well, what you might not have heard about is they got fucking banned. They got super banned. Before we talk about why and how they got banned, let me give you a little bit of context by going through a few of the best clips of AI Seinfeld, because
I had
this
never
shit
heard
is
of this
crazy.
person.
It is crazy. It doesn't look that good, obviously. It kind of looks like a PlayStation 1 game, but the actual writing itself seems decent.
Hey Yvonne, I heard a really funny joke yesterday. What did they call the bear with no teeth?
Why do
A gummy bear.
It's so sad that reminds me like okay, that kind of reminds me like the '70s show basically, and like when it, like reality TV was like Friends and stuff when they have like the auto laugh in the background. I never thought those jokes were funny, but the fact that they like put in a little laughter and stuff makes me want to laugh a little more because it's how dumb it is. It's kind of weird, but let's just keep going.
Bear. Ah ha ha ha.
That
Okay, great. Nailed it. Next one.
I hate it when people say, it's not the size that matters, it's how you use it. What am I supposed to do with that?
I've been saying. And then here's a bit of a weird one.
So, what do you think of this place?
It's a bit odd, don't you think? All these people talking in funny voices and doing strange hand gestures. It's like some kind of alternate universe. Yeah, and I guess it's not the worst place to be a comedian.
Well, I suppose it could be worse.
It gets weirdly self-referential, fourth wall breaky, and just self-aware as a whole, which started to make me think that perhaps this AI technology isn't all AI written. Perhaps it's coaxed or guided in some sort of fashion, which made this clip that got the AI channel banned all the more awkward. And I'm just going to play this one in full.
I'm thinking about doing a bit about how being transgender is actually a mental illness.
Yeah, that's pretty slow. Can't do that. Streets aren't safe with that type of sentence. Streets are not safe with that sentence. Who could do what they want to do, people are going to get seen the way that everyone's going to get reviewed and judged some sort of manner anyway.
Or how
Off rip, killer first line if you wanted to get a Netflix special in 2023. Not the best line if you want it to be more forward thinking and inclusive of people.
all liberals are secretly gay and want to impose their will on everyone.
I'm pretty sure that's just what Hassan says every other stream. So I don't get the problem with that line.
Or something about how transgender people are ruining the fabric of society.
Really hammering that in. And I don't know if the AI folded in a little Dave Chappelle along the way, but it gets a little worse.
But no one is laughing, so I'm going to stop. Thanks for coming out tonight. See you next time. Where'd everybody go?
That is weird. Like, I never Okay, that okay. One, having a single thing in general play through like that, kind of suspect. It's kind of more suspect a little bit in general. Weird. Won't say anything about that, but fact is, like, you have take it to a point of or there's funny jokes and there's unfunny jokes. And you're at the range where you're trying to hit the center, where it could be lighthearted enough where it's funny, but true fart is like same time. At least they make it at least more humorous and more, I guess, socially accepted. So that kind of like the where the like community, like on one hand they're balancing between this is gonna be either toxic considered by most people, or it's gonna be a good laugh because everyone feels the exact same way. So some sort of matter. That fine line is kind of creepy when you have like AI doing that. There's no I guess emotion toward it. It just feels, I guess, disengaging. It doesn't feels out of place.
It's weird that an AI is not only able to parse the crazy things comedians say, but also get canceled. I feel like an AI getting canceled should pass the Turing test. And of course, they did have an announcement, the people who made it, because I was a little bit concerned that maybe they had a hand in this. Turns out, not the case, not the case. Earlier tonight, we started having an outage using OpenAI's GPT-3 DaVinci model, which caused the show to exhibit errant behaviors. You may see empty rooms, ceilings, yada, yada. A staff member wrote on Discord, OpenAI has a less sophisticated model, Curry, that was the predecessor to DaVinci. When DaVinci failed, we switched to Curry to try to keep the show running without any downtime. The switch was resulted in the inappropriate text being generated. We leverage OpenAI's content moderation tools, which have worked thus far for DaVinci, but not for Curry. So I guess it turns out that even with DaVinci, it does, pop up shit that probably wouldn't play really well. But they just, they cut that out, little content moderation, like me at Snapchat back in the day. But it didn't work on Curry. So at least that feels a little bit better. But this whole AI thing, kind of scaring the shit out of me. Okay? Because, look, before, I'm not going to lie, I know it was a problem, but they were going for jobs like, logistics, right? Sales, customer service, entertainment. They're coming for me. They're gunning for my job. I'm not going to lose to some fucking AI Ludwig in 10, 20 years that just goes, boys, and then rehashes tweets and then videos and reacts to them without actually making any content. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with one final clip from AI Jerry Seinfeld that I thought was insane and scared the shit out of me, and maybe will scare the shit out of you. Let's watch together.
I think when we die, that's it.
I kind of like the animation though.
Or do you think there might be something else after this life?
Well, Fred, I'm more of a scientist than a philosopher, so I can't say for sure. But if I had to guess, there's probably something more out there.
If you don't know, they always use the fucking microwave, and the AI Seinfeld does not have good volume mixing on the microwave, so just be prepared.
We don't really know what happens when we die, but it's comforting to think that life doesn't just end with death.
Yeah, okay. Bruh, that's so left field. Don't just bring that whole vibe, like, kind of change dramatically in general. But it's like, God, you don't bring that topic up in general for the most part. You have a like level conversation. You don't just like there has to be like a tone to it, at least break into it. Like you have that straight off the bat, though. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool, and I don't think AI should have like this conversation getting promoted, at least personally.
This is harrowing.
Maybe we become a part of something bigger, or maybe our souls go on to find peace and solace in a better place.
What is his body doing?
Who knows? All I'm sure of is that death is just the beginning of something even more mysterious and wonderful.
Okay.
So
Poignant.
if anything, I think that means life is even
That's
more
so
precious
sad,
and
I-
worth living to the fullest.
Sweet thought.
I'm sorry, my brain is looking focus on this
What are
guy
your thoughts on
in the
afterlife?
background.
Okay. All of this is terrifying. If this doesn't scare you, then I'm not exactly sure what AI needs to do to scare you. But that's the update on AI Seinfeld. They're currently banned. They'll probably be unbanned because, I mean, let's keep it a fucking buck. Streamers have said way worse shit, and this one was written by a robot, which makes it feel a little less personal. And that's all. All right, thank you for watching. Subscribe while you're here. All right, see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Maybe
obviously
I'll
do
make
that.
more Mogul Moguls. I don't know about what, but maybe I'll do it. All right, goodbye.
Yeah, that is such the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. Kind of weird, but AI saying like some very, very cancelable words and stuff like that. Kind of weird. That I don't know how I feel about that personally. It feels kind of weird. Like an AI could get canceled at this point. So I guess we take a dub where it counts. Humans, please at least manage them doing what they're saying I'm talking about. AI can't exactly what it looks like. I call that a dub, kind of. Maybe. Either way, hope everyone enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye bye.